In this video, I want to have a look at two different methods for decreasing in amigurumi projects. So in the first example, we're going to have a look at a standard crochet decrease, which is also called single crochet two together. And then we're going to have a look at something called the invisible decrease, which is often what we use for amigurumi. Let's have a look first at a crochet decrease, also called a single crochet two together. So to do a decrease, to join these two stitches together, we're going to go through our first stitch, grab our yarn and pull a loop up. Then we're going to go into our next stitch, grab our yarn and pull a loop up. Then we're going to yarn over one last time and pull that through all three of the loops on our hook. So that is our decrease stitch. Now this is used in a lot of crochet, blankets, clothes, all sorts of things. But it can be a little bit bulkier than what we're going to look at next, which is the invisible decrease. The bonus of this is that it looks neat on both sides. So especially if you're doing a project where you're going to see the back of it, you want to be doing this single crochet two together. But for amigurumi, like this is going to turn into a ball, we're not going to see what's on the back. We're not going to see the inside of it. So we're going to have a look at something a little less bulky, which is called an invisible decrease. So to do an invisible decrease, we're going to pop our hook through just the front loop of this next stitch and then pull it down and put it up through the front loop only of the second stitch along. So we've got our hook going through the front loop of both of those. Now we're going to grab our yarn and pull a loop up. So we've got two loops on our hook. Then we're going to grab the yarn and pull it through. So that there is our invisible decrease. I'm just going to do a few more single crochets and we'll have a look in the back there. So when we do an invisible decrease, you can see these loops here. Now those are the back loops of those two stitches that we just joined together. So when we compare our two different decrease methods, on the left here we have our traditional decrease, which is a single crochet two together. And on the right here we have our invisible decrease. So you can see that the invisible decrease is much less bulky and it also doesn't leave gaps like this single crochet two together does. So the single crochet two together, again, is better if you're going to see the back of the project. But if you're not, because it's going to be inside your project, like these balls, then the invisible decrease gives a much neater finish.